What is a non-profit organization? Simple, any organization not with the profit motive. They run with which one? Service motive. Objective is not to make the profit, but to render what? Services. You can find them in the form of trusts or non-government organizations. Okay. Companies registered for promotion of art, culture, etc. Not for the purpose of profit. Not for the purpose of profit. So these are all non-profit organizations. Simple. If you look at profit organization, we prepare which account? Trading, P&L account. Non-profit organizations prepare income and expenditure account. More simple. So far we were doing which account? Trading, P&L account. Same thing is called as which one? Income and expenditure account. Okay, for a profit organization, okay, we debit expenses and credit what? Incomes. Same thing we are going to do in income and expenditure account also. For an NPO also, there will be some incomes. You credit the incomes and debit what? Expenses. The trading P&L account, our answer, we call it as which one? Profit. In income and expenditure account, they call it as surplus. That's the difference. Profit or which one? Loss, it's called as surplus or deficit. So, where is the difference? One difference. India expense income da. Clear, debit all expenses, credit all what? Incomes. The balancing will be called as surplus, the other one will be called as what? Deficit. Then, while doing balance sheet, we will call it as capital. We will add which one? Net profit. It is not called as capital, it is called as capital fund. It is called as which one? Capital fund. Add surplus we will do, less deficit we will do. Okay, while preparing which one? Balance sheet. So, if you look at the final accounts, it looks the same, only the name is different. Here it is called as trading P&L account. For the others, it is called as what? Income and expenditure account. What will you do in expenses? Rent, salary, depreciation, you will debit. Any income, interest, dividend, rent, etc., you will credit and find out which one? Surplus or deficit. In case of trading organizations, they also record incomes and expenses and they find out what? Profit or loss. Balance sheet difference is capital belongs to a person. Capital belongs to a person. So add which one? Net profit. Trust na or NPO na, capital is not belonging to any person. Then we just call it as which one? Capital fund. Capital fund. Then as usual, we will record which one? Other liabilities. We will record various assets. Okay, here also we record what? Other liabilities. So if you look at in non-profit organization also, we prepare final accounts in a different style. We call it as which account? Income and expenditure account. Instead of which account? Trading P&L account. Here we have to learn certain special things. What are the special things? Number one, a non-profit organization prepares a receipts and payments account. Receipts and payments account and the income and expenditure account. They also prepare which account? Simple. If you look at the nature, it is like cash book. Cash book will we'll record receipts and payments. That is what is receipts and payments account. And if you look at income and expenditure account, the nature is like P&L. It is like which account? P&L. And what is the purpose? Purpose is to find which one? Closing balance of cash or bank. The purpose of income and expenditure account to find out surplus or which one? Deficit. Number three, balance. Where do we transfer? We record as an asset. Income and expenditure account to balance adjusted with capital. Adjusted with which one? Capital fund. What is the preparation basis? Cash basis. Which means only collections and payments. Only collections and payments are recorded. Here it is accrual basis. Accrual basis means we record on what basis? due basis. Non-cash items like depreciation, loss on sale of asset, etc. Not recorded. Not recorded. Okay, but here recorded. Example: depreciation, loss on sale of asset. Okay, those things are recorded. Bad debts. All these things are recorded in which account? Income expenditure. Non-cash items are not recorded in receipts and payments account. Receive pannada, pay pannada record. Then one more thing. Okay, for preparing receipts and payments account, classification. Both capital and what? Revenue items are recorded. Both capital as well as what? Revenue items are recorded. Income and expenditure account, what will be recorded? Only revenue items are recorded. That is incomes and expenses. Only incomes and which one? Expenses are taken. Here all types of receipts, all types of receipts and payments are recorded. All types of receipts and which one? Payments are recorded. So this is the difference between what? Receipts and payments of one and what? ரொம்ப simple. நாங்க business பண்ணும்போது prepare பண்ணா that is called as which one? Cash book. For a non-profit organization, it is called as which one? Receipts and payments account. Clear? So it is like a cash book. Receipts and payments account is like a cash book. Income and expenditure account is like a P&L account. What is the purpose? To find out which balance? Closing balance. But income and expenditure account would have purpose and surplus or deficit I want to find out. The balancing for will be called as asset. Here the balance will be adjusted with capital fund. The basis is which one? Cash basis. The other one is accrual basis. Non-cash items we don't consider, but in income and expenditure account we consider. Then, in case of receipts and payments account, all capital and revenue items are recorded. But in case of income and expenditure account, what is recorded? Only revenue items are recorded. Only revenue items are recorded. Now, in this, what type of questions can be tested? They can ask you questions about receipt side. Receipt side, what are the receipts that can be there? One is called as subscription. Membership fees. Some it is called as subscription, it is called as which one? Membership fees. My question is, will you take it as income or will you take it to balance sheet? Subscription membership வந்து வாங்குறோம் இல்லையா? Membership fees collect பண்றோம் இல்லையா? Non-profit organizationல. Will you take it as a balance sheet item or as an income? Depends. Annual subscription. Annual subscription. Annual subscription. Okay. Subscription or which one? Membership fees. Annual subscription will be taken as income. Annual subscription will be taken as income. Every year they will pay. The recurring receipt it will be taken as what? Income. Then life membership fees. Life membership or subscription. ஒரு கிளப்ல ஒரு அசோசியேஷன்ல லைஃப் சப்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் பே பண்ணா, is it an income or a capital item? It's a capital receipt. It is a capital receipt because it's a one-time receipt. It is a one-time receipt, benefit for long. So it will be added to which one? Capital fund. Balance sheet add பண்ணிடுவோம். Okay. Then what about joining fees? Joining fees or entry fees? Entrance fees. To join the club, you have to pay a heavy entrance fees and the money. For example, you want to join that Weissman club or Gymkhana club and the money, golf club, you can join, rifle club, shooters club, boating club and the money, you can join, Why are we not joining? Because the fees will be heavy. The fees will be heavy or it's a one-time fees. Like golf club, they charge now 2 crores. Joining fees is how much? 2 crore. Apart from that, every year you have to pay 5 lakhs. Every year you have to pay 5 lakhs on the money. Okay. So otherwise, 100 எல்லாரும் போய்டும் இல்லையா? Okay. So joining fees or entrance fees is a capital receipt. It will be added to which one? Capital fund in the balance sheet. So they ask you in the exam question how to treat all these things. Okay. Next, wait for them. Number 2, donations. Donations How to treat donation? People donate money to a trust. Adana pandadu. General donations are taken as income. General donations are taken as income. Example of general donations: donation for food, donation for cloth, donation for giving certain medicines to the patients who are there in the orphanage, donations for certain freebies given like educational sponsorship and the money. General donation is received as an income. And the club ko the trust ko it's an income. Specific donation. Specific donation like construction of building, etc. Okay, it will be taken as which one? Capital receipt. Like a person donated to construct a building, a person donated to construct a billiard or court or for example sports utilities of the marina, that will become which one? Capital receipt. Every year general receipt under donation. For example, orphanage people give money for giving food and all. That is which one? Income. With that income only they survive. Clear? Suppose if there is any specific donation received for construction of rooms or beds or facilities, that is called as which one? Capital receipt. That will be added to which one? Capital fund in the balance sheet. Number 4. Legacies. Legacies means properties transferred by will. Properties transferred by will. For the will of the property transfer fund, that is called as which one? Legacy. This is a capital receipt. Normally properties are coming to the trust. Okay, that will be used for longer period. So that's like an investment for them. That will be taken as which one? Capital receipt. What are the other types of receipt the society can have or trust can have? Seminar fees, annual day fees, colleges tuition fees they take. Okay, rent for the premises. For example, we pay rent to the college and the money, so rent can be an income. Okay, it can be sports day fees, sports day trust, etc. They conduct, they do. Then any other thing, all these are revenue receipts. All these are which one? Revenue receipts. Every year they do. That will be taken as which one? Income. So in the examination, they can ask you questions specifically based on will it be taken as an income or will it be taken as a capital item? And the question they can ask you. Okay. So this is about which side? Receipt side. Payment side, can you give me an example of capital expenditure that is recorded in balance sheet as an asset? Purchase of furniture, sports equipments, furniture, land, building, assets or investments. All these things will be taken as which one? Capital expenditures. Capital expenditure will be recorded as which one? Payment side. That will be there in which one? Asset. Then can you give me an example of revenue expenditure? Recorded as income and expenditure account. Repairs, salary, printing and stationery, depreciation, electricity charges, then annual day expenses, annual day or sports day expenses, then other maintenance expenses, other running and maintenance expenses. Running and which one? Maintenance expenses. That will be taken to which account? Revenue expense. Income and expenditure. These are all revenue expenditures. They are recorded in which account? Income and expenditure account. So based on this, what type of an MCQ that can be tested is they can ask classification, where it will be recorded, how it will be recorded, and the many questions they can ask you. Okay, numerical question, one of the most important question is this one. Start. You are going to do it along with me. Calculate purchase of sports goods and amount to be charged in income and expenditure account. Number numerical questions they can ask you. Calculate purchase of sports goods and amount to be charged to which account? income and expenditure account. Payment made to creditors how much? 78,000. You can prepare a creditors account. Creditors account will have which balance? Credit balance. Opening balance 30,000. Closing balance. To balance credit how much is there? 25,000. Eவ்வளவு cash pay பண்ணிருக்கோம்? 78,000 given in the question. If you tally this, you will get purchases as a balancing figure. When you prepare creditors account, you will get which one? Purchase as a balancing figure. Take it up. Don't need to wait, take it up. So purchases are 73,000. They ask consumption. Consumption will be opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. Total opening stock 12,000. எவ்வளவு purchase பண்ணிருக்கீங்க? 73,000 minus closing stock 18,000. Consumption is the expense. Take up this. We prepare creditors account to find out which one? Purchases, and consumption is the expense. It is the expenses. Otherwise, this is called as accrual basis. Okay. One more problem for you to try. Take up. Calculate medicine consumed. Calculate medicine consumed. Take up this. Calculate medicine consumed. First you prepare which account? Creditors account prepare பண்ணுங்க and find out purchases as a balancing figure. Then work out consumption. You work out and tell me the answer. Opening balance of creditors எவ்வளவு இருக்காங்க? 3,000. To balance carry down, how much is there? 1,200. To cash paid to them, how much of cash is paid to them? 87,890. As a balancing power, we get purchases. Opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. 3450 plus எவ்வளவு purchase பண்ணிருக்கோம் 87890 minus closing stock tally பண்ணுங்க. Purchases 86,000. Subscription is an income for the club or expense for the club. Subscription is an income for the club. Based on this, surely you will get one question. Similar question you will get. Subscription income calculation, you will get what? One question. First take up this and we will proceed. These are all most important concepts that are repeatedly tested in NPO. Look at this question. Pay attention. This you don't copy. We are going to solve multiple questions based on this. No need to copy this. Pay attention. Subscription is an income that should be recorded on what basis? Accrual basis. Accrual basis. What is the subscription receipt as per receipts and payments account? 45,000. We will take subscription received. What is subscription received? 45,000. Add outstanding. Outstanding means receivable at the end of the year. What is receivable at the end of the year? 5,669. Why do we add? Belongs to current year. Less outstanding, that is receivable at the beginning of the year. What do we eliminate? It belongs to which year? Last year. Add advance subscription at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year. Why? Because it belongs to current year. This is received in last year itself for which year? Current year. Less advance subscription at the end of the year. Why? Because it belongs to which year? Next year. So eliminate this. Eliminate this. Minus 6,700. This will give us income. This will give us which one? Wait பண்ணுங்க. Now my question is, there are two things. Advance subscription. Otherwise, subscription received in advance. Subscription received in advance இருக்கு. இன்னொன்னு வந்து subscription receivable, or you can call it as outstanding. Tell me which one is an asset, which one is a liability. Anything receivable is an asset. Anything receivable is an asset. So this will be asset. Anything that you get it in advance, When you get anything in advance, it is a liability. Then anything that is received in advance is a liability. Anything receivable is an asset. Okay. In the Mari questions, or sometimes, listen. They may give a detail like this. They may give a detail like this. And they will tell you there are 600 members, each paying rupees 100 as subscription. There are how many members? 600 members. Each member paying what? 100 rupees as subscription. They will ask you to calculate income. What to do now? Whether you have to do all these statements? No. How many members have to pay? 600 members. Into how much they have to pay? 100. So accrued income. Accrual is how much? 60,000. That will be taken as income. That will be taken as which one? Income. No need to adjust for any outstanding amount or prepaid amount. No need to adjust for any outstanding amount or prepaid amount. See, last part, why did we adjust? Because we are given the data plus subscription receipt as per which account? Receipts and payments account. So we take subscription receipt, all these adjustments we take and work out. Here, they give this data, but we are given which one? How many members and how much they are paying? How many members and how much they are paying? What is income? Income earned 600 into 100, how much? 60,000. 60,000. That is the income for the year. Now, in this question, they can ask one more data. Calculate amount received. Calculate amount received. How to do reverse working? Do the reverse working. How to do the reverse working? Forward, we'll take subscription received. That is not given. But subscription income we worked out. 60,000. We are asked to find out which one? Amount received. They will ask you sometimes this one. How to calculate? Simple. Okay, reverse working. 60,000. Subscription outstanding at the end of the year. Subscription outstanding at the end of the year 3,400. Forward less pannuna. Reverse add pannu. 3,400. Advance subscription at the beginning. Forward add pandrom. Reverse less pannu. 4,500. Then outstanding. This is 6,700 here. 6,700. Then outstanding at the beginning of the year. We will reduce reverse forward add at the beginning of the year 5,700. Then add outstanding at the end of the year, reverse forward less outstanding at the end of the year 3,400. So this is minus, this is minus. 64,500. This kind of a question they can ask you. These are all short questions for examination. Either, see, in the Mari, they will ask you to purchase, calculate the purchase, and now calculate which one? Expenses. The Mari questions or they can ask you to find out which one? Income by preparing a statement. Or they will give you number of members and ask you to work out which one? Income. Or they will give you income. They will give you which one? Income and ask you to find out what is a collection. What is the collection they will ask you to find. This kind of a question can be tested. We'll go to the book back questions now. Which page number? $230. Okay. Endowment fund receipt. Endowment fund means a fund created for long-term purpose. Endowment fund prices, etc. you would have seen. It's a capital receipt. Then, which one of the following is not prepared by non-profit organization? P&L account they don't prepare. Legacy means properties transferred by will. Properties transferred by will is a capital item. Any donation received for a particular purpose is a capital receipt. Capital receipt. The receipt and payment account on account of a non-profit organization is a receipts and payment account is a cash book. Receipts and payment account is a cash book, real account. Capital receipt of a non-profit organization is known as cash fund. Capital fund the correct answer, but accumulated fund no சொல்லலாம். It is called as capital fund, but you can use the word which one? Accumulated fund. Then 1,500 was outstanding at the beginning of the year. 10,000 was received during the year. 2,500 is still outstanding. Look at the question asked. Do they ask income and expenditure account or receipts and payments account? Receipts and payments account only what is received will be recorded. Only what is received will be recorded. How much is received? 10,000 is received. 10,000 only will be recorded. Unnecessary work for nothing. They are asking you to find out income or receipt. Question பாருங்களேன். எவ்வளவு ரிசீவ் பண்ணிருக்கோம்னு கேட்டிருக்கானா இல்ல இன்கம் earn பண்ணிருக்கோம்னு கேட்டிருக்கானா? Do they ask you to work out for income and expenditure account or receipts and payments account? In receipts and payments account, what is recorded? Only actual receipts are recorded. What is actually received? 10,000. Answer கொடுத்துட்டு answer கேக்குறாங்க. 10,000. தப்பு. 10,000 தான் correct answer. Look at the question once again. எவ்வளவு received? Then amount to be taken to receipts and payments account is 10,000. Receipts and payments account receipt தான ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணனும். எவ்வளவு ரிசீவ் பண்ணிருக்கோம்? 10,000. Income and expenditure account தான் அந்த ஆன்சர் வரும். அந்த plus minus போட்டு வரும். Then revenue expenses for a separate fund available will be separate debited to the separate fund. Separate fund maintain பண்ணா if there is any expense for that fund you will adjust with that fund. You will adjust with that fund. Sale of old medicines, it's an income. Sale of old newspaper, old materials is an income. Information for preparing receipts and payments account is taken as cash book and balance sheet. Cash book or cash book and balance sheet. Cash book is the most appropriate answer. Then, any donation received for a specific purpose is a capital receipt. General donation the revenue receipt. Then, 12th question also very direct question. Think. Subscription year current advance எல்லாம் கொடுத்திருக்கோம். There are how many members? 1,200 members, each paying a subscription of 10. The amount to be taken as income is 1,200 into 10. 1,200 into 10 how much? 12,000. When you know number of members and amount, we can directly multiply. Other data is not relevant. Then, any income arising from a special fund will be taken to what? That special fund. Next is a repeated one. Income and expenditure account. No. Income and expenditure account shows a subscription of how much? 10,000. This is income. This is income. Subscription accrued at the beginning of the year, end of the year, how much is given? 1,000 and 1,500. They ask you to find out what is received. Pay attention. What is income given? Income given is how much? 10,000. Income given is 10,000. Advance at the end கொடுத்திருக்கானா? No. Advance at the beginning கொடுத்திருக்கானா? No. Outstanding at the beginning கொடுத்திருக்கானா? எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்கோம்? Outstanding at the beginning how much is given? 1,000. Outstanding at the end என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? Forward போடுங்க அது பண்ணுவோம். Reverse போகும்போது என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? So reverse working. Reverse working we'll do the opposite. What do you mean the opposite? This you will add. This you will less. So you will get this amount. 9,000. It's a reverse working. Now, subscription based question, definite or question. Forward approval, we will take received, add outstanding at the end of the year, minus outstanding at the beginning of the year. Reverse promo, everything reverse. Add 1,000 minus 1,500, you get how much? 9,500. What is the correct answer? A. Which of the following items are shown in income and expenditure account? Only of revenue nature for the current period. Revenue nature for which period? Current period is only considered. Current period is only considered. Okay. Receipts and payments accounts. Receipts and what is it? Receipts and payment account. Payments are recorded in which side? Credit side. Receipts debit side. Payment credit side. Learning about. Okay. Closing debit balance and receipts and payments account indicate which balance? Cash balance. Income and expenditure account is prepared on accrual basis or mercantile basis. Accrual basis or which one? Mercantile basis. Debit balance and income and expenditure means deficit, expenditure over income. Then match all revenue receipts, which one? Revenue payment. The amount received towards endowment fund is a capital receipt. Interest on receipt from a special fund will be taken to special fund. Subscription receipt in advance will be shown in balance sheet. Please note it is a liability. Anything receipt in advance is a liability. Revenue expenditure relating to the special fund will be deducted from that special fund. Look at this. Out of 5 lakh collection for the building, 3 lakhs is invested. Balance is spent on building. Income from investment how much? 20,000. So what is the fund balance? 5 lakh. What is income from investment? 20,000. What is the total? 5 lakh 20,000. See, spent on building is nothing but purchase of building. That is not connected to that fund. So 5 lakh plus 20, 5 lakh 20,000. Match the following questions, etc. I can go through. So if you are thorough in what we have done in the class, plus the book back questions, more than sufficient. From this on, you can expect for about 3 questions you can expect from this. Okay. From final accounts, from final accounts, you can expect 2 to 3 questions. From NPO, you can expect what? 2 maximum 4 questions. Minimum 2 questions, maximum 4 questions. BRS, maximum 2 questions. Rectification of errors, 2 to 4 questions you can expect on the Mari. Each chapter will have a weightage for about 2 to 4 questions. Okay, so we have done about, this is like 8th class, 8 into 4 like 32 questions. Okay, plus or minus, it will be like, it will make to 40 questions. And 20 questions are of course going to be from which one? Costing. Costing like classification of cost they can ask, cost sheet preparation and the cost per unit based questions they can ask it.